Okay guys, you saw this in my last work EDC. This is the Kabar Camp Scout knife. This has been my EDC for the past 2 weeks now, since I got it. I do opt to carry this mostly at work, just because it's a people-friendly knife. You know, where, if I pull out an Izula, some people might get weirded out, but this is a good choice, because I do work at a restaurant, and it's got the nice large main blade on it. None of these tools lock, by the way. And I work at a restaurant, and I'm a cook there. So I need to open a can. I got a can opener, or I need to open a bottle or tighten down something. I got a screwdriver bottle opener, and then awl or punch. So those are the main tools of it. There's 4 tools. And throughout this video, I will compare this knife to a Victorinox Tinker, because I see a lot of similarities. And I'm gonna go through on why I like this more than the Tinker. So, see, side by side, they're about the same size. The Scout knife's just a little bit thicker, as you can see, just because of the nice jig bone handles. But these jig bone handles do provide a lot more grip than the Victorinox, because you got these smooth scales, and where here you got kind of like jimping on the scales, so your thumb does grab a lot more. So we'll compare tools real quick. Main blades are a lot alike. The Kabar is actually a little thicker main blade. If you can see that right there, I'll put them on top of each other. See, it's thicker. So it does both have main blades. And they're very much similar. Actually, we'll do thickness of the blades too, because I do believe the Kabar is much thicker. Yeah, it's a little bit thicker, as you can see. But the Victorinox is a good slicer, as well as this. This has a full flat grind. And so next we will look at the bottle opener. The bottle opener is, again, very much alike. One thing I did like about the Victorinox that this doesn't have is it has a half stop. See, it stops right there and then continues on. But as you can see, very much alike. I do find myself liking this one just a little bit more, because it's basically the same functionality, but this one has a little bit more reach on the Kabar. Next is the can opener. This is one kind of downside to the Kabar, because you can see they're totally different styles, and where here I do prefer the Victorinox, because when you're opening up a can and you got it right there and you punch into that thing, this is basically just going to reach up to right about there. It's just going to get the tip, basically. And that tip makes it a longer process, kinda, where that tip punctures, and then as you push forward, the blade part pokes through as well. So I just find the Victorinox one being just a little bit faster. And then we'll compare, finally, the last tool in the Kabar, the awl, where I do prefer the awl on the Kabar, just because it's more accessible. It feels better holding an awl like this instead of this or this. So I do find myself liking this awl very much more, and it's sharper and more pointy. It's got a little swedge taken on top, so it makes it a very pointy awl, which I do like. And then finally, the lanyard hole on the Kabar is superior to the one on the Victorinox. As you can see, we'll compare those. See, it's just so much bigger. You can do more stuff with it. So that's my comparison next to the Victorinox Tinker. Okay, now we'll go over the review. It's got a 2 5/8 inch blade, and it's 3 5/8 total. The model number is 1152, made in the USA. It's got dark jig bone handles, and you know, as I went through screwdriver, bottle opener, can opener, main blade, and an awl. So, it does have a good set of tools for what I need it for. And, you know, at the restaurant I do use the can opener a lot, just because, you know, it's either, the cans nowadays either have the pry top or they got just the regular can. So, I have found myself to use this a lot, the can opener a lot, which, I mean, it works. It's just not as fast as the Victorinox, which I don't mind. It does have kind of like a nickel-plated or silver bolsters. And the fit and finish on this knife is amazing. The jig bone lines up perfectly along the back side and along the liners and everything. So, it's very good. The blade steel, that's one thing you kinda gotta watch. It is a carbon steel, so you gotta oil it. So what you do, you just take a little WD-40 and spray it down. So you just kind of get in there and you wipe it down with the WD-40, and it keeps the rust away. So I go down probably about once a week and oil every tool in it. And I mean, this will be a knife that I carry for a very long time. I found mine for $20 at a good knife show used, and you can find them in worse condition than this for $50 at online. So I mean, this knife has hardly been used. Like there's not a scratch on the blade on any of the tools, and there's no scratches on the handles. The fit and finish on this knife is amazing. So I think that's about it, guys. If you got any questions or comments, just drop them below or PM me. I'll talk to you guys later.